Hey everybody. Well, so much for a picture for the thumbnail. I forgot when using my iPhone it tends to go straight to live. But hey everybody, how y'all doing? I wanted to come on. Today is January the 1st, 2025. Just to be able to say January the 1st, 2025 and not 2024. I hope everybody is well. Let's see. We're just going to touch on some things real quick. See what comes out for you all. I really wasn't going to do a reading today, but um let's see. Make sure you check out yesterday's reading. Of course, it was very informative. It was very informative. Okay, yes. All right, same card from yesterday, manifest. And you see also it is the number 1. What's today? 1/1/25, right? All right. Open up number 4, number 3. So we're missing number 2. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, but we got 1, 4, 3. Sadness and isolation. Take the lead. Another number 3. Hey, Stagner. How you doing? All right. Some of y'all, I have to talk about romance or romantic relationships, different type of partnerships. Um, but this still can be about business. Some people who still work on the job issues. Well, however, this reading is for you. Okay. Um, it's time to create, and we talked about this last night. And of course, the readings are gonna seem repetitive, and it's gonna seem repetitive until the situation happens. You understand? And then it can move. The reading can kind of move on to the next thing. This is a collective reading. It's not a personal. So still, as a conscious mind, as one, all of us, mankind, humankind, however you want to say it, um, we are opening up, okay, coming from a sense of isolation and sadness that can be as a group of us or still individually that hey Miss Linda, that each individual person still will reflect the group of us, the flock. We talked about the flock of birds um yesterday in the card over there, right? um One bird can still represent a huge flock, right? When a flock of birds leave one area and move to another, it's always one bird that is the lead, take the lead. And I'm sure y'all know that, remember that from school or whatever. It's always one bird that is in the front, that is the leader. I don't know if that bird got nominated, or that's their purpose or whatever the case may be. um but it's always one bird that is in front that leads the other birds down south to another place, a sense of migration. I'm not necessarily talking about a leader over us, but this also can be who we choose to um take lead from, to take heed of, to be in the likeness of, for some people, because it's all different type of religious denominations. um but remember, we're supposed to be, or we are the likeness of one consciousness, okay, even though we're individual peoples. So looking at the spread coming from as a collective read, um we're moving toward individually. It's going to take us to and as a group to 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 be open more, okay, for things that we're seeing, that we're gaining knowledge of, um that we didn't notice or know before. Okay. Y'all know I be trying to watch my words. But if you understand, you understand. If you don't, then hey, how are you? Happy New Year. Now, if this is a romantic relationship for some of you, of course you have been doing the work, whether you know that you are or not. And it's by your feelings, your emotions, and your thoughts. Um, and like I said in previous readings, all of us will be changing. Okay. However you were before, you're going to be changing from that. Let's just say it that way because it's going to be different for everybody. If you're a very, don't necessarily have to be sad, but a lot of people are very isolated, on purpose, the hermit. Um, to yourself, not particularly going out, mingling with people. You love being to yourself. The more you are to yourself, or a sense of isolation, um, excuse me, you continue to gain knowledge, right? And that knowledge continue to accumulate into wisdom. Now it can for some people be a reason of isolation and sadness because of a particular relationship or partnership that you want to have to proceed forward, but maybe the other person is not really opening up. So it's kind of forcing you to remain sad about the situation because maybe you were manifesting um, love, relationship in your life. And for some of you, maybe it was for one specific person. But manifestation is not about one specific person, it's about um, let's just say a certain person that will be the purpose for your relationship. You know, um, you can manifest certain characteristics, a certain persona, um, maybe also height, weight, um, you know, the type of knowledge that they would have about themselves. Um, Maybe they would have characteristics of nurturing and caring and being understanding, but that person may not naturally come in a certain um, race that you may like. You get what I'm saying? You're manifesting these qualities, these characteristics, a certain persona of what you feel is ideal for a person. But then when you meet the person, society or your dogmas, principles, regulation, rules, whatever may come into play where, well, I can't be with this person because they're a different race or they have a different religion. But everything I was manifesting is in this person, right? So, but people think manifestation is going to be a specific person that they desire. And that's not what manifestation is about, what you desire. Okay. Especially if it's coming from passion and lust field. Um, because you may be actually manifesting lust and desire into your life, but actually you want nurturing, caring, love, and relationship. All right, the vision and the quest. This is what the magician. I'm reading that card as the magician. It may not necessarily be so. And I had just seen. We just had just seen the sun when shuffling. Um, Remember that your own happiness is contained within you, in your environment, and what you put in your environment, how you feel, your emotions, who you allow around you, who you communicate with, who you spend time with. All of those things help to create your environment. And if it's toxic, then that's what your environment is going to be. But, with the sun card here, I did talk about the other day that Rahu and Ketu will be moving March, April, between March and June of next year. Rahu and Ketu will be moving to Leo, the sun card here, and also Aquarius. Rahu and Ketu will be leaving Virgo and Pisces. And again, I do Vedic sidereal, not Western or tropical. Okay. So when that movement happened, things will open up, things will change. Because that also means that Rahu karma, um, well, K2 is more of karma. Um, when Rahu and K2 moves, it's gonna move in your chart also. You get what I'm saying? So whatever your particular chart is, you got the shine card here also in this deck, a representation of the sun. When because of K2 being in Virgo right now and Rahu in Pisces, when it moves to Leo and Aquarius, it's gonna move also in your chart. Okay. Now I can't name every zodiac sign of where it is right now, but I'm saying the isolation, the sense of sadness. Some of you could be Pisces, because that's kind of what Rahu is bringing to a lot of Pisces right now. They don't understand or know why, but it's because Rahu is there. Okay. And then the Virgos, you're a lot opening up to more spirituality and wholesomeness and insight, clarity, and wisdom, and really understanding like what love is, relationship, nurturing, and caring, and seeing how and what people really are right now. You're seeing through the facade. Okay, for Virgos with K2 in your first house. So this is what is going to be happening next to the Leos. Okay, that they're going to be opening up to a whole new um, type of being, type of person. They're going to start seeing things a whole totally different way. Now, I'm not, yeah, I am. I'm generalizing Leos because they are fifth house of dating, going out and having fun. But if they have been having some issues the past year because of 2024, it's because Saturn was retrograde. And so that was affecting Leo's love and relationship, causing them to second guess, not be as outgoing, really second think, rethinking certain people that they were dealing with and in their life. So they were a little closed off, not doing as much. But now that K2 will move into Leo, they will get back and open up. Okay. And they will then um, discover a new sense of manifestation as being their quest and as a vision, okay, of what truly happiness is. Now, everybody likes to, not everybody, but I'm just saying, people like to date, people like to go out, people like to meet other people like to be happy, and outgoing and not feel so sad and isolated. But then again, this reading as a collective, we have been feeling like that, and it's because we went through a Saturn retrograde, and Saturn is back direct now, and it won't do that again until another 50 years. So just that itself is a phenomenal, right? Now, us as a collective reading this right here, it's time for a lot of individual people to take the lead, um that was kind of like, let's just say, nominated to take the lead, whether it's in spirituality, whether it's opening up to your gifts, because we all have different ones, and we all have some. Okay, but you will be feeling this change, to change and to walk your destined path. Let's just say it that way. hmm The wheel at the bottom of the deck from last night, because it did come out in reverse, and cutting it, like I said, getting ready to walk this quest to understand your new quest as the new you. Eight of Cups, walking away, a change in your fate, a change in your journey. Um, and the journey could be you walking and feeling that sadness, that sense of isolation. I don't want to go out. I don't want to date. I don't want to fall in love because of my past relationships didn't work out. My past marriage didn't work out. So I just cut all that off for the rest of my life. And that's not your purpose. Okay. You're not to fulfill another person's destiny by making you turn away from yours. And your destiny, per se, can be to open up and to have this sense of happiness, not necessarily given to you by another person, but what you're manifesting and what it is for you and your path. Okay, what it is for you that actually is gifted to you by ancestors and through generations. But a lot of us miss that because we're not fulfilling our a lot of the details in our journey. Okay, getting sidetracked, um letting people put us into sadness, despair, isolating, okay, over something they did, how something didn't work out, and now you've changed your whole journey and your destiny based on what happened with one person. Now, I understand about trauma and abuse and things like that, but I'm talking about um the people who were cheating on you and things like that. And so now you have curved your whole journey. You have curved your whole journey for your future because you now are left and allowing yourself sadness and isolation because of one or two particular situations in life. Ultimately, giving that person your power not to finish your journey correctly, not to contain and to keep happiness. Okay? Because a lot of times they moved on trying to continue to seek their happiness, whether they fulfill in that or not. Okay? But a lot of the people that did not do very well against us in love and relationship, they move on and they try to seek happiness, of course, with other people, another person, another marriage, another relationship, and you're left with sadness and isolation, refusing to open up again or to anybody in the future. But you have to take the lead. You are the leader of yourself, of your path, of your journey, and we are not going to just keep relinquishing our power and our happiness, internal happiness, the sun here, to situations and people anymore. Okay, so that's going to be the new vision that you will have. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands coming across to me is also um protecting your happiness, protecting not only your manifestation, protecting your feelings and emotions. Yes, you have been doing that. But to what extent? To some extent, for some of you, which has been cutting off happiness. Okay? Ten of Swords. So to me, like, most of y'all feel that this is the new year. Again, my new year is the rebirth of the spring equinox. But if you want to say Ten of Swords or leaving things behind in 2024, exactly, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the final outcome. It's done, it's over, it's time for a new quest. It's time for new manifestations. It's time to work with your own energy, the sun here, and also work with the energy that will or has been downloaded to you in your DNA and also passed down from your ancestors, which is your internal power. Okay? Yes, exactly what I said. And the star. Take the lead. There go the hermit that I was talking about. What did I say that K2 Rahu will be moving? K2 would be moving and leaving Virgo, moving into Leo. The sun card here in the back. And then we have the type of feeling that a lot of Pisces, that sense of, despair, nothing is going right. I'm trying to learn and understand myself. Somehow I'm putting myself through internal and external healing. A lot of Pisces have been feeling, keeping themselves isolated, seeming very down. Can also be forms of depression, you know, sadness, isolation, not really wanting to be around a lot of people, not really looking or having happiness in love and relationships. Um, and that's going to move out of Pisces. Now, the reason Pisces was feeling like that is because they're a water sign. Okay, so that sadness and isolation was coming through as a 12th house to a Pisces, but it's going to have a different effect on air element, the star card, Aquarius, than it does any other zodiac sign. Okay, is in a way it's going to, for Aquarius, the Rahu is going to urge Aquarius to now take the lead in their life, to be seen, to have that sense of ultimate healing. The star and the sun is the two most powerful cards in this whole deck, right? What we always know about the stars, the sun, and the moon. And as you can see on Take the Lead here, this hand is reaching for, it seems like, a, a picture of the sun, a ball of energy, right? This is what you will be doing, and you got feeling alone in reverse. Now, I'd be alone all the time, but that don't mean I'm lonely. Those are two different things. Hmm. Success also can be here for some of you. It's time for you to succeed. Now, some of you may not be going toward anything particularly, okay, but it's the success in you. It's the success of your obtainment of the inner wisdom and knowledge that you have accumulated over the time, over the years, over the download of what have been passed down to you from generations and ancestors. Also the things of healing from what has been passed down, as we would say, generational curses, or repeating the same cycles that grandmother did and mama did and grandpa did. Okay. Not necessarily carrying those burdens and those lack of healings over into your journey, or carrying it on with you with the 8 of Cups. It's time to break that cycle. Take the lead. Take the lead within yourself, in your communication, how you think, how you come across, what you say, how you think, how you use your wisdom, when to end certain things. Okay. Also, like when to open up. Seeking things also with the Ace of Swords, you see the crown there, a sense of victory. So it's going to be a yes. Especially some of you will have some type of special enlightenment within one day, 1 week this year, 2025, 1 month. Playfulness in reverse. There go the breakthrough. See, this is again what I'm saying. Some of you may have a sense of breakthrough while you're isolated or separated or in your time of aloneness. It's going to come to you as an epiphany, as a wish upon a star, as a sense of breakthrough. You're going to understand. You're going to get it. You're going to feel it. You're going to want to do it. And you're not going to play around about it or anything anymore. Now, again, you can be 11th house, gaining new sets of friends, reaching back to family members or meeting new family members of different generations that you have never met before. I also see that. But the star is a ultimate thing to have in a reading, especially also getting the sun and the Ace of Swords. Some of you will actually have some type of wish fulfillment. And I know y'all get tired of hearing that, readers saying it, but I see it here. But you're going to have to want to reach for it. Change. I'm telling you it's coming. Okay? The new vision again. You can't make this up. New vision. New vision. A new vision to finally take on this quest of healing, happiness, allowing and going with the flow of this breakthrough for you to open up your heart, your mind, your communication, change to your path to success, whatever that's going to be, whether it's scholarship, whether it's entrepreneurship, whether it's love and relationship, where you have been betrayed, things didn't go very well. But you know what? You're not the only person. You're not the only one. The power lies in what you do after the fact. Okay? Stop hiding your power by saying that you're healing or you need to heal. You heal by taking the lead and taking your power back and moving on. And seeking, okay? Seeking the truth from within. Stop trying to seek truth from the other person to make you feel healed. So that could be the issue for some people. Well, I need for them to apologize. I need them to say that they did it. That'll make me feel better. No, it's not. It's going to put you more in isolation. If you know that it went down, if you know that they did it, if you know that they were a piece of trash, okay, because of what happened, what was revealed, you know you was betrayed, however long the relationship or whatever it was went on, you already know the truth. You're inward. You're telling yourself and knowing the truth already within. You don't have to sit there and wait for somebody to tell you. Okay, your conscious mind is going to give you the breakthrough and the breakdown of everything that went on internally. It's going to be a change in your healing anyway, that's going to cause you to move forward faster. So that time of sitting around and no, that's, I'm sorry, that's it's time to end that. That's over. It's time to get up. You got stuff to do. It's going to be different for everybody. Some of you will be in the limelight, whether it's through art, fashion, beauty, like I said, new groups of friends, Marriage, because the star card is also your D9 opening up. So some of you will actually be getting married. May not be in 2025, but the vision of it and meeting that person, a renewal, is here. Even with the Hermit card here, you've been seeking for your lover. You've been seeking and wanting love and relationship. Don't tell me you're not, because I see it here. That is your secret wish. You may not even know that you were manifesting or know how to do it. Some of you were playing around with it, but you're about to open up, tell yourself this truth, and you're about to make the change and have this breakthrough. Okay, so to end this, we got these two cards. Let's make it three. Now, I do see Virgo, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces. Did I say Virgo? Leo, Libra, Gemini. That don't necessarily mean anything. I also see the Kundalini awakening. Um, so your love life is especially about to change. I see a lot of you have been celibate. Okay. Um, so your love life is about to change. Um, but you're only going to allow your being celibate to end once you find your mate. Okay. Okay, so let's read these last three cards. All of them are in reverse. That means that the timing of this is not here. uh, because number one is about your personality, your persona, you, yourself, and I. What do you want? You have to have this internal communication with yourself. And once you speak this truth to yourself, that you are ready to take the lead and to take the initiative. It's not about going towards somebody else and all that, not necessarily, but your manifestation come from your willpower. Your willpower is not only third house of Gemini, where Mars is going to be going back direct in February. It's about this communication to yourself, and then you will take action because you will make a decision as a breakthrough. Okay, Temple of Mary, which is emotional expression, playful innocence, and exploitation. Now, these words are very small. Let me see. So, like I said, this is going to be the change. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Emotional expression, playful innocence, and exploitation. This is why this playful card, playfulness, is in reverse. Okay, you're going to stop playing around. You're going to stop letting people play with your feelings and emotions. You're going to stop playing the pity party, the isolation. It's time to come out of the hermit. Okay. Um, this is hidden beauty, remaining optimistic, and staying neutral. And I did mention about beauty, arts, fashion, success, marriage, entrepreneurship. Also can be traveling, doing something you never did. A successful relationship or dating will be happening for a lot of you. Um, but you're going to stop hiding your beauty. Okay. Now, some of you are going to kick remaining being staying optimistic out the door. It's kind of like, okay, you're going to be optimistic, yes. But what your breakthrough is going to be that it's not about being optimistic. It's about the true manifestation and the truth that you are willing to talk and to walk. Okay? From within oneself. I don't necessarily feel that right now staying optimistic is part of the equation anymore. You've been doing that. while you've been, in a little sense of despair and sadness, remaining single, staying out of relationship, purposely not dating, staying to yourself, working, going home, you know, staying optimistic like one day I'll get married or remarried, or staying optimistic that one day I'll find my person. But that's kind of like a, what you call it, a a sad story that we kind of tell ourselves, because at the end of the day it's about you taking the lead to allow it to happen, to actually want it, not to hide from it, not to overthink it, not to lack the courage or the strength to be in it, to staying optimistic, to not get betrayed anymore or backstabbed. Okay, because a lot of times when you are taking the lead of your life, it's going to shine, it's going to show, and it's going to kind of like repel those people that are nothing but darkness or sense of darkness, thinking that they can manipulate you, coerce you into doing things, really betray you and think that they can get away with it. People who know that they're not on your same vibration and frequency, they're not going to stay alone around long, because they're no match for a star. You get what I'm saying? Because that's how brightly that you have been, that you will shine, and that's how brightly that you actually have been dimming your own success and your own light, but not anymore. So the change is coming. I'm sorry. The crystal kingdom, which is slowing down, materialism, psychic, and what is that? Psychic debris. So the slowing down card is even in reverse, clarifying the change, the star card, and generations. Okay, you're welcome. So that was our reading for today. And bottom of the deck is spirit guides in reverse. It's not even about looking for any signs anymore. You've been seeing the signs, the symbols, the what you call it, the, if you want to say coincidences or whatever the case may be. But it's not even about looking for the signs. You've been looking for the signs for a long time. For some of you, at least 10 years. For some of you, if you're younger, it may be a little less than that. But it's not even right now about seeing the signs. You don't seen the signs. You don't got the signs. Okay? So we're it's past that point. You can't use that as an excuse anymore. And it's coming through in the reading that we don't showed you the signs. You don't seen the symbols. You don't seen some stuff on TV, a commercial. You don't seen something on a particular TikTok or social media that you were scrolling through. You don't heard me say something and then bam, you don't heard somebody else say something similar. So you've been getting all the signs. That's not even the case anymore. So, we can't keep using that excuse. That's over. And now that Rahu and Ketu is moving, it's time to move with it. Remember that Rahu and Ketu don't move but every 20 years. Okay? And with the Hermit here, I'm getting some of you that have been purposely isolating yourself for at least 9, 10, 8 years, 3 years, 4 years, maybe since your last love relationship. Now, it's time for a change. You have to grab on to this sun, grab on to this power. Okay? You can't play with it anymore. You can't hide from it anymore. You've gotten the sign, the symbols from the up on the mountaintop. So now you're coming down from the mountain. And now it's time to participate. Remember that the star is here inside of the lantern. So if you're getting the star in the spread, Okay, no matter how you put it, if you get in the star, which is here, okay, that's why a lot of Virgos got Aquarius in their chart, um, as a moon, a rising, and vice versa. So it's no more of the enlightenment. It's time to utilize the enlightenment now. Okay, and this is this card. You have to now use the enlightenment, the wisdom, the answers that you have received, the information, the downloads, the prayers, from your ancestors and spirit guides, however you want to say it. Um, a lot of you, your lead is to change your generation, such as you and your family. Okay. Um, and what are you now going to pass on, or something that you may do for some of you will light the path for other generations. So that is your purpose for as your journey. Okay, that's what K2 is about. Okay, so new vision, new quest, that is over, that is done. Because now everything that has happened to you, you're about to get success, as a, remember last night the thread of the rainbow going through the sewing machine. Okay, yeah. mm. I know you didn't forget about that, so always keep going back using that as a reference. There's the enlightenment again around your crown, and you're reaching out here. See the hand extension of the hands. Some of you are really Virgo, rising moon, because the hands or use of the hands is Hasta, and Hasta is Virgo, sixth house. You got hand here, hand here, hand here. So something, again, more hands here. Another hand here. Hands that are distributing the healing, the feelings, the emotions. No hands here because you haven't been using it, because you're about to get to work and you're holding up with your hands here. So again, you're about to get to work, in other words. Okay? Because of Rahu and Ketu that will be moving um in a few more months, I believe by May. But you're about to start manifesting the direction of the vision. Okay? All right. I'm going to end it here. Thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next one.